This is your first look at the Ravens' new rookies. There's Matt Elam wearing 31. They had 10 draft picks last week. Arthur Brown not picked. Oh, there he is. Arthur Brown's wearing 59 as well. Stacey Dales is not wearing a number, but is not all about the rookies, Stacey, here in Owings Mills, Maryland. There's also, before we get to the rookies, a little bit of coaching news there in Baltimore as well, isn't there?
You bet, Andrew. Another new face on this staff. Steve Spagnuolo has been hired by the Baltimore Ravens, formerly the defensive coordinator of the New Orleans Saints. They are thrilled with his addition to this staff. He and John Harbaugh spent 7 years together under Andy Reid in Philadelphia. He brings that Super Bowl pedigree, so great news for their defense. And speaking of their defense, we saw the rookies take the field, Andrew. Still so many questions as to whether this team can replace the likes specifically of Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. The answer? It is no, according to everybody around here that I talked to. Those guys are irreplaceable, but you can draft, as you mentioned, plug-and-play players. Safety Elam, Matt Elam out of Florida, and Arthur Brown, the linebacker out of Kansas State. I spoke with Brown earlier today, and here's what he told me about his new role.
One thing about me, I'm a guy that's, looking, to set the standard if the standard hasn't already been set. And even if it is, raising the bar, seeking to get better. But I'm not the most vocal guy, but, I definitely, take the initiative to lead by example.
Ray Lewis obviously set a standard here. He's gone. You can't replace a guy like that. How do you feel like you'll fit in right away into this defense?
Truly just by fulfilling my role as as an impact player, really just making the most of, my time, really, showing and leading by example, and, just relating to the guys and, showing them that I'm all about team.
Small school, nimble third-round defensive tackle Brandon Williams was feet first on Friday. And when asked if he could have an impact right away, his response was automatic.
Yes. I'm driven and I'm motivated to give 100% every day and, work harder than the next person or the person in front of me to, just contribute and just, be a part of the team and help in any way I can.
Now, keep in mind, only 7 franchises have ever repeated as Super Bowl champs. The Steelers did it twice. Sorry, Ravens fans. But what does that mean? It's really hard to do. You have to have competition, according to people that I've talked to around the National Football League. A guy that we just heard from, like Brandon Williams, he will provide that at the defensive tackle position for a guy like Terrence Cody, who's coming back from injury. Competition means evolution. Do they get back to a Lombardi trophy is the question for the Ravens. Andrew?